YouTube, what's going on, baby? It's your boy RonReal, aka Double R, back in the building, back with another video. And as most of you guys know, I'm a cigar reviewer, but this is a new video, new kind of topic, new lifestyle that I've kind of picked up starting in the beginning of the year. Today, you're gonna be watching my very first video of me doing a wet shave, which is a hobby that I just started, like I said, in the beginning of the year. Something I think that you guys will find interesting. I do. It kind of turns something that I found was a chore, as most people consider shaving being a chore, as into something that I really enjoy. So today we're going to be using the Lothur Calm. That's going to be my shave soap. The blade is a feather blade that is loaded inside of the Merkur 24C that is in rose gold. That's what I'm going to be using. So y'all hang tight, stay tuned. We'll be right back. All right, we are back. As you see, I've made my lather here, which is, got a really good consistency to it. In my short time of shaving, this has been probably the easiest soap for me to lather. Actually, I was looking at a Kirby Allison video, and his technique is kind of been very helpful for me as far as trying to build a better lather. That's kind of been the one component of the shaving that I think that probably not even just me, but a lot of people have kind of trouble building a really good lather. But that's what we're using today, is that technique learned from Kirby Allison. He's kind of like the gentleman's gentleman. He covers a lot of fashion, shaving. He does cigars too, so shout out to Kirby Allison. Also, again, like I was saying, this soap is the Lothur Calm. Having trouble saying it for whatever reason, but this the fragrance notes that they kind of label this as is a lavender forward with very powdery notes, which I can get a little bit of that. I was telling Eric off camera a little bit earlier that to me this smells a lot like key lime pie. It's just a thing that resonates with me. And as soon as I smelled it, and I would probably say out of the 10, I would probably give this maybe a 4, maybe a 5 at the most in my eyes. It's a lot more aromatic now that I'm putting it on my face. Very nice coating on this one too. And also want to give a few shout outs to some people that are in the wet shaving community too. You guys have been very helpful for me as far as questions that I've had to ask. Everybody's been very straightforward and very genuine as far as I'm concerned. So I want to give a shout out to John at Leather Hog. Also want to give a shout out to Millie Mail, Evil Niffy, Greg Tardif. There's a couple other guys too. Ken at Shade 326. There's quite a few others that I might be missing too, but those are some. Oh yeah, Brandon Shave, shout out to Brandon too. He's from the area locally, even though he doesn't live here now, but want to give a shout out to him as well. And also my local brother Greg, who is the reason why I have this soap. He's been wet shaving for quite some time now, and we got to talking, and he was telling me about this Lothur soap. And from all the videos I've seen, a lot of people are very high up on this soap. So I'm trying to get my hands on it. Especially there's a black and white series that I want to get my hands on. And I think there's one called Namku, maybe I'm mispronouncing it. It's a rose and oud scent. And everybody that knows me that knows I like fragrances knows that rose and oud are some of my favorite notes. So I was really looking forward to that, but I think that one sold out. This lather is really nice, man. Easily the best lather I've had of all the soaps I've used so far, which is not saying much because, like I said, I've only been doing wet shaving for a couple of weeks, but this is working very nice and very aromatic, very nice smell to it. It's just getting applied. But yeah, so that'll be it for my lather. The blade that the blade that I have inside of the razor is a feather blade that was provided to me by Greg as well too. Now what's funny is this is the very first DE razor that I ever picked up, the King C Gillette double edge razor, which I picked up at Target for like $20 or $25. you know, for whatever reason, I started looking more into shaving options around the turn of the year, because I was in the store and I was grabbing some cartridge razors and I was looking at how much they cost, and I was just kind of from shaving for so long, and as often as I do, especially with shaving my head too, which I'll have to do. I'll probably do that off camera, but I have to shave my head, and I just got tired of spending money on the cartridges. So did a little bit of Google, a little bit of research, and most people that know me from the cigar reviews know I'm a firefighter, so we have to keep our face pretty clean for the seal of the face piece. You're allowed to wear a mustache. Some people wear soul patches too. Most of the time, I'll wear just a clean shave. I just shave everything off because, you know, not saying anything, but I feel like I'm one of the people that can kind of pull off not having any hair on my face and not look like a 12-year-old, at least in my opinion. So, but got into wet shaving, and Greg was gracious enough to give me some feather blades, and these have been working really, really good. I'm really, really impressed with how smooth everything is. The King C Gillette double-edged razor, the blades that came with it have been pretty good too. I've used Gillette Platinums, some Personas that are made in the US. They were okay. The only blade that I used so far that I'm not really a big fan of is the Dorco blades. Those shred me up to pieces. So I have I have pretty sensitive skin and kind of rough, coarse hair, but the areas around like my lower chin area, like if I'm not careful, they're really, really prone to getting nicks and cuts. So, but so far, this soap is very, very good. Very easy to slide through. You can tell, and I can just tell. So I started out using Cremo soaps, or Cremo shaving cream. Sorry, not soaps, but creams. And I can even tell in just the few strokes I'm using here, you can just tell the layer that is putting on top of your face is just a coating of like protection, especially even against a sharp blade like this feather. So, very nice. I've learned in my short time of DE shaving, try not to rush. It's an enjoyable thing for me. So I just try to take my time and get the best shave possible. Now what drew me to this razor was the length of the handle. I've never shaved this is the first time I've ever shaved my face with this razor. And I got it for the handle, because of the long handle, because of me shaving my head and trying to get long strides, long strokes from my head. So I saw that, and then I saw the company was a very, very highly regarded company too. So. I will tell you though, even using this on my face, so far out of all the razors I have the King C Gillette, I have this Merkur 24C, I have a Parker 11R, which is that's probably my favorite one right now. It has the ox horn. It has an ox horn handle. Well, I'll take that back. I like that one, and I have the Fat Boy, the Gillette Fat Boy from 58. Those two are probably my two favorites so far right now. And the Fat Boy is an adjustable razor. Had a couple other like super speed stuff like that too. Like even there I could tell like I was rushing. That blade will let you know really, really quick. You're not taking your time. Eventually when I get better, even doing this, I want to try to dabble with straight blades and see how that goes. So. This soap is very, very good though. Like I said, it's very aromatic, very calming with the lavender like citrus. They say powdery. I get some citrus in here too. And the residual, the slickness of it is very nice. So I'm just learning as I'm going. You guys are watching the first video, so put some more lather on. One thing I learned too, there's a little water in this one. The one thing I learned too, just take your time and definitely don't shave over areas that you don't have lather in. Really smooth so far. Just trying to hydrate the lather up a little bit more. Make it a little bit more slicker. But this soap is based out of the United Kingdom, and like I said earlier, it's highly regarded by a lot of the people in the wet shaving community. And I can see why. The scent is very good, not a very complicated scent at all, which is nice. It's very straightforward, but the product and the ingredients in this feel amazing. Big difference between this and the Cremo. Alright, do a second pass. Kind of be like a little bit of a hybrid pass. I probably will still go against or with the grain a little bit and then cross the grain some. Let's try to see if I can get through this. Like I said, I can tell this area here is just so sensitive, man. I have to be very, very careful going through there, because it's just, I can feel it, you know. I'm not even gonna test the waters and go real crazy on it, because I can feel it. I don't want to aggravate the skin. I just get as close as I can get. And maybe everybody's not like that, but I feel like for the most part, everybody has like little areas that are more prone for aggravation. Yeah, I can even see it. And I was going very slow and careful through there, and I can see it that I nicked myself just a little bit. But like I said, these blades are very, very sharp. And like I said, they'll let you know if you're not taking your time and being careful. Let's see the little area there I got. And I'm telling you, I used this blade on my head with Persona blades, and it just was not anywhere close to as close of a shave as these feather blades. I told Greg when I was talking to him, I was still pulling off so much more hair when I came back. I came back behind the Persona blade with the feather blade, and I was still getting a lot of hair off that I didn't even see. All right, I'll wash my face off, see what I got. Not too bad. I got that one area, but like I said, I can even feel it. That's the one area I said that's just like, it's just, I have to be very careful. And maybe I might have to, you know, me starting this hobby out, I'll naturally try different blades, and maybe there'll be, I like these feather blades too. There might just be one blade that'll be a little bit easier for a rite of passage through that particular area that I'll have to find. And I'm sure it's out there, so. Pretty happy with it, especially just for kind of 2 passes. Nothing against the grain, two with the grains. Pretty smooth already. All right, we'll call it a shave. I'll probably shave my head off camera, but very good slickness on this too. It feels like my face, you know, sometimes I'll use some soaps and in my aftershave balms or splash, I can feel like my face tightening up a little bit. Like this just feels like my face is very well hydrated. It's got a good feel to it. Good smooth shave. Not like BBS smooth, but like for me this is plenty smooth. So I'll call this a shave. Very good soap. This is the Lothur Calm. I definitely will be checking out more of the scents and more of the soap profiles, because I'm really digging the base and how this feels. This is top of the line soap. You know, this razor, I like it too, but I think I'm gonna stick with shaving my head with it just because the longer handle. I like kind of choking up on the top part of the razor, so I think I'll stick with shorter handles when I'm shaving my face. But not a bad razor at all. Had a nice shave here. I'm not gonna worry about the aftershave, which I just have some hairy nonsense in it, nothing crazy. But yeah, it's very smooth. I like the feel of this. Scent of the day, when I smelled it, I was thinking 2 things. I was either thinking Prada Amber or the one I'm gonna go with today, which is Mancera's Vetiver Sensual. So this is the scent of the day. Very citrusy, nice classy vetiver. I would put this in the category, not saying it smells like it, but it's in the same category as like Tom Ford's Gray Vetiver. Something that could be worn all year long. It could be signature scent worthy. You could just wear it whenever, whatever. It's a do-all kind of, catch-all kind of fragrance. So that's what I'm gonna do. Thank you guys for tuning in to the first wet shave I've done. Hopefully you'll tune back in on some different ones. I have some other soaps, some Sterling Soap Company, 345. I think I have some stuff from Zingari Man coming in too. So hopefully y'all will check out some more videos when I put them up, and y'all be good. Take care.